Hello, this is Noreen Crone-Findlay from TottyTalksCrafts.com and from Crone-Findlay.com. This is me with my Keep Calm and Carry On cup of tea. And there's a tea bag made of cloth. And since I don't like to drink the tea through the cloth bag, I do make my tea using a teapot and a strainer. And then, since those tea bags cannot be composted, to keep them out of the landfill, I cut them up and make tea bag yarn. And I made a video showing how to do that. Now, you can cut your tea bag yarn thin or thicker, like this. I've made a more bulky weight of the yarn. And you can see I still have lots of tea bags to make into tea bag yarn. I've been using the tea bag yarn and pin looms to weave fun things like hearts, stars, dragonflies, and other things. And I want to show you something that I have been working with using pin looms, like that, and but with making the slightly thicker tea bag yarn by cutting the strips wider. And like I said, I will give you a link that will take you to the videos that show you how to make the tea bag yarn, and also like I have a blog post that has other links that will take you to things like how to make upcycled brooches with woven fabric from pin looms. Now, what I want to show you today is when working with a bulkier yarn on a pin loom. Now, this works for both full squares or what I'm going to do today is a triangle, because I want a triangle for a project that I'm working on. And what I'm going to be doing is to work with 2 nails at a time. With the bulky yarn, working with 2 nails at a time makes it's very quick, and it makes a more open and like bulky yarn can be very stiff on the fabric can be very stiff. Now, I've made my slip knot, and you can see I have pushed the slip knot onto the loom, and I have put the loop over 2 sets of nails rather than 1, which is what I'll be doing in this entire weaving, is to be using 2 nails at once as if they are a single nail. So I'm going to, you're basically weaving your triangle in the normal way, but you're going to go around the 2 nails at once on both sides, and you're going to take it across and put the yarn over those 2 nails, and then your hook goes over under and bring it down. The yarn comes down, and again over the next 2 nails and across and over those 2 nails, and then again over under. And you're always going to be weaving over wonder. Over wonder. Oh, I like that. Over wonder. Yes. And now over 2 nails on both sides. You can go over 2 nails. Now, if that's giving you too wide a set on your weaving, you can alternate with over just 1 nail and then over 2. As long as you do the same thing on both sides. I'm going to stick with the using the 2 nails at once, because I want the kind of drapiness that I'm going to get in my triangle by weaving 2 nails at once. And always over under. You always start each row in exactly the same way. If you find that you want your triangle or your pin woven shape, if you want to use the 2-nail routine and you want it to be even a thicker yarn, then cut your tea bag yarn strips wider and you will get a bulkier tea bag yarn that way. And don't forget, I have the full instructions. I'm going to switch over to a thinner hook here. I have those full instructions on how to make the tea bag yarn in a video, and I'll give you the link for how to get to that. Okay, and now we're at the bottom here. See how I end up with the yarn going over the last 3 nails. So what I want to do now is let's just use the hook to push. What's happened here? I've done something odd. Oh, I know. I need to lift this off, and I have put that on twisted. That's better. So I do have a gap at the center. I'm going to go through and pull this up a little bit because it is pulled down. I'm going to bring the one more loop of the tea bag yarn, or if you're not using tea bag yarn, this technique of using the 2 nails at once works with any bulkier yarn. It's just fine. Now I'm going to grab a needle because I need to just open this last one up so that I can finish the last bit of the weaving. I just want that a little bit more open. And see how this is snipped to the edge of the tea bag? I pull that apart, thread the end in here. I'm going to spin around, and I'm going to go over, under, and I'm going to take this the needle between the last 2 strands of the previous loop. Okay, and there we go. And what I'm going to do now, pull it all the way through, I'm going to take the needle through this. I should go up a bit just so you can see a bit better. I'm going to take the needle now and catch all the loops on that last nail at the very center and thread this in again, pull it through, but I'm going to hold back a little bit of that loop there, and I can do this with the hook, and voila, that by pulling that end through locks that last loop in. And I love the way the tea bag yarn makes a very kind of shabby chic kind of a fabric. I mean, it's clearly upcycled and it's very charming. I love that. Now, if you end up with triangles sticking out, you can take a needle and stick it in and pull those triangles down into a loop, or you can use the crochet hook to do that. But that's it. Quick and easy as can be to make a bulky yarn like the tea bag yarn, cut wider, and to use 2 pins at once to weave your shape. Like I said, it's not just the triangle that works. You can do that on the full square or on any of the other pin looms that you're using. Well, this particular pin loom, the 4-inch heart, you don't need to. You can, it's wide enough set. But, I mean, square type pin looms will work with this technique with the 2 pins at once. So I have lots more videos about the teabag yarn and working with different looms on it, with it, and also some fun things to do with it once you've made it. So happy weaving, happy upcycling, because turning tea bags, cloth tea bags into teabag yarn, that is totally for the win, and making fun things with it is even better. So be safe, be well, be happy, take good care, and happy weaving. See you soon, and do check the link at the end. I'll give you a link to my blog that has the post that has all the links about the teabag yarn in it. Talk to you soon. Big hugs all around.